Week 13 video. Can you believe there's only 2 weeks left in the regular season? This goes by really fast, right? We wait all year long to finally get to these points, and now here we are, only to half of us be disappointed and broken down. So I've been sick all week, so that's why I get the raspy voice. So it's been a good time. That's probably why you don't see a lot of tweets or anything, but it's good. So week 13 is I believe week 13 is one of the most important weeks right now of this year. Not maybe of all time, but just of this year, and here's why. Week 13, all teams are playing. All 32 teams. We have 16 games because we have the 3 on Thanksgiving, including the Packers on Thanksgiving night. Yeah. After we debate politics with our family and our in-laws, we can go home and chug some more beer and watch the game. But we got a Black Friday game, and then, a slew of games on Sunday and a Sunday night and Monday night. But week 14, we have 6 buys. And that's critical when you're talking about playoff implications. But the teams that are on buys, Ravens, Broncos, Texans, Colts, Patriots, and Commanders. Yikes. That is a slew of just superstars that are not going to be playing week 14, not because they're winning the playoffs. That's just their bye week. So this is the week. As we will break down the playoff implications later on, this is the week to get it. Whatever you can, this is the week, because next week, if you got those teams, I'm one of those guys next week, then I'm in a lot of trouble. If I don't win this week, next week it's an easy win for you because I'm in a lot of trouble. And I'm surprised, as we all go through this stuff, that the NFL is allowing this, knowing the implications of fantasy football and the amount of money that people got running on it, that week 14 is a bye week thing. So I think we're going to start seeing some changes with that. But pay attention, get ready. So here we go. Let's get into this. The video. Playoff implications. So let's start with some of the easy ones. Number 12, Travis, 3-9. You will play for the dumper. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You beat me. Congratulations. Here's your prize. Playing for the dumper. To Katie, 11th place, 4-8. You are technically eliminated from the playoffs. One Stanzik is not moving on. So how do we avoid the dumper? This is just really on paper. There's a lot to it. Could go back and forth, but you need to win 2. Eric and Dana need to lose 1. And Bob and Meredith needs to lose 2. Now, really deep diving into it, I don't know if it's possible, because here's why. Week 13, Dana plays Meredith. And week 14, Dana plays Bob. So, you need Meredith and Bob to lose 2. But they both play Dana, who needs to lose 1. So Dana has to win both to succeed this, but by Dana winning both, you fail this, right? So in reality, I don't think avoiding the numbers out of the playoffs, but I think there's some mathematical formula that gets you there, and so there you are. Just prepare to play Travis for the Dumper Bowl. There you go. Okay, so in this scenario here, Dana 10th with 5 and 7. Her thing is, she's got 1,300 points. She's one of the lower scores, so that's why it looks a little different than what maybe Eric's is. So the playoffs, you got to win 2. Kyle, Bob, and Meredith have to lose 2. Eric has to lose 1. Now the good news is, with Bob and Meredith, you play them both, so you can control your destiny and hand them that 1 critical, and then someone else has to do some dirty work for you to help you get there. So reality, there's a door. Avoid the dumper, same thing, you just don't have to care about Eric. You need to win 2. Bob and Meredith need to lose 2. Again, it's all predicated on the amount of points you do not have. That's why losing big can still be critical this time of year. To Eric, right? The fun one. Has a victory ever felt like a bigger loss than what Eric did? Eric finally gets that big win, and everybody else that needed to lose won and absolutely nullified that win. So you're 5 and 7 to get to the playoffs. This looks big, right? But you need Adam, Kara, Sam J, or Kyle You need one of these two or multiple to lose two, and then you need Bob and Meredith to lose one. So you have a kind of a path, and I'm going to tell you this in a minute. To avoid the dumper, you just need to win two and have Bob and Meredith lose one. So, since you've asked, what's the possibility of this happening? I've given you the scenarios of what need to happen in our next matchups. And mind you, is 11. There's 11 out of the, or 9 out of the 13. So, here's what needs to happen for you, Eric, to have a strong chance to make it. Doesn't mean if any of this stuff doesn't happen, you don't, but here's how it goes. Week 13, JB needs to defeat Kyle, Katie needs to defeat Sam J, Dana needs to defeat Meredith, Eric needs to defeat Kara, Travis needs to defeat Bob. Then in week 14, Meredith needs to defeat Sam J, Eric needs to defeat Kyle, Dana needs to defeat Bob, and Adam needs to defeat Kara. And if all those 9 things go right, hey, you might get a chance to face me in Playoff Mania. Come get it. Now we can start kind of doubling up some of these. So 7th Bob, 8th Meredith, both 6 and 6. To make the playoffs, kind of same scenario. You just need one of these two, or if not multiple, to lose two, so you can then jump them. But then obviously here you need the other one to lose one to kind of fall back. So Bob, you need Meredith to lose. Meredith, you need Bob to lose. You don't play each other, so that doesn't kind of help out there, like winner take all kind of scenario. The void dumper, next best thing here. Just need to win one, and then Katie, Eric, Dana lose one, so he puts them down, buries them, and you get there. So there you go. That is your path. All right. So this next cluster here are all the same. So Kyle in 6th place at 6-5-1. 5, Sam J at 7-5, 4, Kara 7-5, and 3, Adam at 7-5. So here's how it's simple. Can't play for the to avoid the dumper, right? The best thing is win in an Eric or Dana loss, and that clears that up pretty quickly. So that's pretty much where you're at there. But this is more important, right? To clinch playoffs, you need to win and a Bob and Meredith lost. So some important matchups that are this week: Bob versus Travis, Meredith versus Dana, and Eric versus Kara. So really, if you're looking to clinch playoffs this week to really solidify it, all you're really looking for is all 4 of you to win your projected matchups, which I don't think you're all playing each other, so that's pretty safe, right? You can do that. And then you're looking for Travis and Dana to also pull out the victory there and for you guys to be safe. So it's that simple. Win, couple losses, and you're in it in week 13. And you don't have to worry about week 14, that crazy bye. Let's talk about the miracle that is 2nd place JB at 7-4-1.
Everybody, we'll be discussing Sam shitless.
Yes, because these folks could not beat Josh this year when I wanted to be the top Barons of fantasy football. Eric's just always number 1 on my list. It's inevitable. Kyle, ties. There are no ties in fantasy football. You either win or lose. Ties are unacceptable. I have felt bad ranking everybody else, so you're just automatically 3rd. That's Bob, Dana, Sam J, Adam, Kara times 2. That's unfortunate. Guys, we gotta do better. Unacceptable.
And to go along with that, we will be talking about Sam's bitching good list.
Yes, these are the people that beat Joshua this year. Myself, obviously number 1. Travis, congratulations. Meredith, great job. Katie, you're number 4 because you only beat him by like 3 points. It still counts, but you're number 4. So, congrats to everybody that decided to beat Josh this year. Good job.
All to do to get to clinch the playoffs is win or a Bob and Meredith loss. So I am definitely rooting for Dana and Travis this week. I can talk about a first round bye right now. I can clinch one with a win. Sam J, Kara, and Adam loss, which all could happen, and I will not be playing in the first round. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something that is most important, that warms the cockles of my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, That's right. No effing dumper. Pew, 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 pew. I can still not make the playoffs, but I sure as hell won't take a shot out of that. Which this year we should take a shot at Malort. I took one just recently. We should all start doing it. That should be the new shot out of the freaking dumper toilet is a shot of Malort. So let me put down my notes. Let me put this down. And I said this many weeks ago when I believe I was 3-4-1, right? And you had your chance to bury me, to put the final nail in the coffin, to shoot me. And I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it again. If you come after me, you better shoot twice. You better go back and maybe shoot a third time. Don't just dump dirt on my grave, pour cement on my grave. Don't give me an inch of life, because I always rise from the depths of hell to bring the fiery inferno to your lives. And I raise the lands around us and build my empire of dirt. I'm right there on the precipice. Again, a 7-time world champion, and it's in my grasp. And just a month ago, I was almost dead. But the key word was almost. Never take your eyes off of me. You want the best, you damn well better make sure you nail the best, because guess what? You miss even an inch, and I'm gone. Because I am the Senate. Finally, we get to the better Barons. In first place, Sam B at 8-4. Okay, so I put this in parentheses as clinched. Here's the thing. Technically, Sam hasn't clinched a playoff spot. But when you look at it and you can break it down, statistically, it's really impossible for her not to, right? She's got a 170-point lead on the next closest, on Bob, for points. So what would have to happen for her not to make it is literally her to lose 2 games, a bunch of other people to lose a bunch of games, Bob to win 2 games, and then Bob score 180 more points than Sam in 2 weeks' time. I don't see that happening. It just doesn't happen. Could. So I put it in parentheses, but come on, let's be honest. She's clinched a playoff spot. Won't play for the Dumpers. So that is true. That's not contingent, and that's the same with no Barons will see the Dumper. So the Stanczyks may be playing for the Dumpers, but the Barons sure as hell won't be playing for the Dumper. So Merry Christmas. Be thankful for that. Around the Thanksgiving table. Same scenario for a first round bye when Sam J, Adam Kara can lose. So while this year has seemed we're very bunched, and yet it seems very far apart, there's actually a lot that can get clinched in this week. So it's very, this is a big week. Could be befuddled still, but we'll see what next week holds. So there we go. Congrats. So whether you are in the playoffs like Sam and I, or you're just trying to avoid playing the Dumper like Travis and Katie, everything else is in between, right? So let's not diddly-daddle around. Here we are at the end of the video, and then we get 13. So I'll see you on the Fantasy Gridiron.